you.
What do with Chelsea?
I'm so happy it's a shower. I don't know why I think it's so happy. I feel like it's a victory for me.
It's a victory. It's a short-lived victory.
It's a true victory.
God, it's like the time that fucking your sister had a wedding. And I had to rewind like 6 times for you to get the one fucking line you wanted to have.
Once! You had to rewind once. Just so I could have the fucking moment I could have. And it was funny. It was actually funny. You're welcome.
God. So, Bane is kind of questioning as to why you have summoned him at this point in time.
Can you bring us to the land of the humans with some people we need to talk to?
Oh, the land of the humans is a place that I frequent. They are pretty liberal with their wars, actually.
They are, actually. They just kill everything, don't they? They consume until nothing's left. It's very boring. It's not fun.
I mean, ASMR do the same. Sadly, any child I have will be of ASMR blood, which sucks, but whatever.
It means I've got god powers.
My question is, do we really need humans' help?
No, we don't.
I don't think they have any
We need the werewolves.
Oh, right.
And he does agree to send you to the land of the humans for a small sacrifice.
Who am I sacrificing? Oh yeah, how many weeks has it been?
It has been 1 month.
Alright, so I can bring myself back up to 4 health and have a long one.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure because I want my hit points back.
Does it have 100 something hit points?
I have 82. My other character, Kyron at level 20 has got like 2.
How the fuck do you have 82 hit points? I got more than you.
I'm level 13 and my constitution's 10.
Well, dang.
Yeah, you have a constitution of 15 there, Anna, so your cons are a little bit better.
But Kyron, when he's in his like 50s, is like fucking ridiculous. Just want to make that clear. He's stupidly powerful.
I'm sorry, my dogs are barking like a fucking madman over there.
It's okay.
Let me...
Bell, Jack, chill. So, he did demand a sacrifice for more help in this.
So...
Will a hug count?
What should it be?
He shrugs and says, anything alive will do.
Well, dang.
Right. Get on your knees, Anna. I told you. I had to do it.
Fuck, I am not. Fuck you. You do it,
Fine.
You're a son.
Fine. No, I'm not kidding me.
I'm gonna kick you in the face.
No.
See, you know, we're fighting after this war. Fuck out of here. I don't have time.
Isla? Will you be so kind?
What?
No?
No, never mind. It's not fair. It's not fair.
He says,
No.
stay over there.
I'm not doing it.
I'll kick your ass.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not mean.
Fuck you,
can I use a perception check to see if there's a deer?
Make a survival check to see if there's anything hunting.
Okay. Ooh, that's an 18 plus 7. That's a 25.
You do find a small squirrel that is inching its way closer to Anna as it trusts her because she's a druid.
The fuck are you doing, Karen?
Karen grabs the squirrel.
Karen,
Roll to grapple. At disadvantage because it's a fucking squirrel.
I got a nat 20 and a 19, so 19.
Okay. You do indeed grab the squirrel.
Okay. Kyra's going to crush his head in front of me.
Karen. You asshole, don't do that. Go find human sacrifice, damn it.
Alright,
No,
roll
that's
strength
not how it
check.
works.
That's how it works. Fuck you.
I got a 15.
15?
Plus, no, it's not 6, sorry, it's a plus 1, obviously, so 16 technically speaking.
Okay, so you do indeed crush the squirrel in front of Isla and Anna. Isla...
Oh, fuck, Karen.
Isla takes 4 emotional damage.
Kyron takes 4 emotional damage because he's not used to killing innocent. He hated that. Instant passion.
And my dude Anna, make a religion check.
I'm gonna kick you again, that's what I'm gonna do.
No, no. First you have to find them. Put them. Well, first you have to get through the cockpits.
How about that?
20 plus 2.
So a nat 20, that's what that means.
You have the distinct feeling that, hold on. You have the distinct feeling that good daddy Obad High is, not very happy with you allowing this.
I didn't allow shit! What do you mean?
Are we starting to realise that Bane is evil? Because then kind of start realising that Bane is evil and start to distance himself.
I took the scroll from him and just... I'm gonna bury that scroll. Fuck you, Karen. What the hell?
Roll me a second religion.
You know what?
You actually think I enjoyed that?
You're an asshole, so yeah. So, 19
No,
plus 2.
I really didn't.
19 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay, so you do make a very, very sweet, very loving funeral for sad little Mr. Squirrel. And you have the feeling that Obad has given you just the tiniest bit of clemency and forgives you.
Thank you very much. How do you do this again? I'm just kicking your nuts.
We all make sacrifices, don't we? Take us to the human.
Okay, you should have been sacrificed then, you jackass.
It's always best to be making sacrifices to Daddy-O.
You know what?
Take us to the human world then.
He kind of winks at you, and as his eye closes, you find yourselves in the center of the human realm. Blinked into the center without any regard of what is in the center, and the multiple humans are kind of staring at you, very much appalled.
What up, though?
What? Karen looks down. What has he stood in an alley?
What?
What?
What's he stepped in? What's he done? What's he done?
What
Why are they appalled?
Because you just fucking orbed into their realm.
Kiss my ass.
Oh,
Look at her.
it's for existing. Got you. All right.
You kind of made the realm, so.
We should want. I don't want this realm. This realm's shit.
Well,
Anyway.
So, let's go.
Right, let's go get the werewolves. Oh god, it's gonna be a vampires versus werewolves today, guys.
Shut up,
Whee!
Wii U, indeed.
Let's
So,
go to the woods and find them.
in terms of finding the werewolves, roll me a survival check.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
This is one of his ex.
That's a 17. Plus 7, so like...
So you do indeed remember where the werewolves were. And as you come upon their camp, you find it in complete disarray. Very different from the last time you saw it.
What the actual fuck now?
Okay.
You find...
Why does everything go to shit?
Because this is D&D and fuck you.
Lol.
you find your good friend. What was her name? Adelaide or Adeline? It was Adeline. So you find your good friend Adeline lying on the ground, gasping for breath, fangs in her neck, like fang holes.
Adeline!
Oh, shit.
I take out my bow and arrow and just start shooting at it.
No.
What?
There's a bite in her neck.
Oh, okay. You're right.
She's dying from the venom.
Shit.
No, she's not dying from venom, more like dying from bleeding the fuck out.
Oh, okay.
Is she the only one there, or is everyone else?
Karen does that magical meme called Death Ward.
What does that spell do?
You charge your creature and grant it a measure of protection from death. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage. Target instead drops to 1 hit point and the spell ends.
Yeah, that does nothing on NPCs, my dude. That's more a spell that you save for PCs.
Okay, I'm used. Wait, is Adeline the only there that's hurt, or is there?
There are multitudes of other people, though most of them are dead.
Karen uses Cure Wounds.
Okay. Adeline kind of takes a breath and sits up, and it just starts bawling. And this is the first time you have ever seen her do anything along the lines of crying there, Kyron. It's one of her best qualities is the fact that she was one of the only girls you ever dated that wasn't a little bitch.
I mean, the only girl I've ever dated that wasn't a bitch. I've dated 2 people in his... Kyron's dated 2 people in his entire lifetime.
Anyway, Adeline, what happened?
She kind of like wide-eyed stares at Kyron. And very solemnly tells you, I saw your mother.
We should kill her from the start. Fuck it.
She and 2 others came to us and demanded we help in fighting you. We, of course, said no. And then they went on a rampage. They wiped out nearly all of us. A few escaped as, you know, we have our own armies. But we're done for.
We're not done for yet.
I know where to get to the rest of our people.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Well, let's hope they're not dead. I'm pretty sure those vampires would have followed them.
Kyron reaches it, takes it, pulls out a hand for Adeline.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets up. Should I? It's kind of gay to tell the door.
So, she does lead you through the forest, and I need both of you to make acrobatics checks.
Plus 0, yeah, it's 18.
12 plus 9, so 21.
So you do make it through the forest generally pretty quickly, though you do notice how rough the terrain is and how generally dangerous this seems to be.
Holy shit.
God, was a mean monster, it's fun.
And
oh, don't show me you this stuff.
Anyway.
So you do make it through quickly and generally pretty safely. There are a few times where you almost slip and fall, but you seem to be okay.
Cool. That's what makes human. Well, say human, ASMR and
So you do make it through pretty well. Pretty generally okay. You make it to a small cave. And you hear the sounds of just general life inside.